Ahoy. Welcome to your doom. What up, Anita? What up, Evie? Yum, yum. I'm not naming anybody. That's just, you're talking about the name of the sprint? Hold on. Anyway, how's everybody doing this evening? How's everybody doing this evening? Yum. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Boop. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I figured I'd run some sprints since I haven't done them in a while. And if I don't, I'll just sit back there and play Final Fantasy Rebirth, which I just don't want to play anymore. Like, I don't know why Square doesn't know how to make a game anymore. Like, I just don't. Oh my gosh. Like, Anyway, I won't play anymore. I just want to sit there. So coming up here, just try to do some sprints. I am tired. I'm very tired. My shoulder is poor. I dislike it strongly. It hurts. So, just terrible. What are you guys up to? What are y'all going to work on? I'm going to read, I don't know what I'm going to read. Oh, I'm probably going to finish, man, hold on. My brain is not working super well. I'm probably going to finish my Peloponnesian War book, which is a school book, but so what are you having a problem, Zen? Ugh, gross. Nice. Finn really liked the first episode of that. He hasn't seen the rest though. Christina's good. Atticus finally, Christina finally acknowledged that he's grouchy, because I was the only one who would acknowledge it, and everyone else was like snowed under. Even my dad, who is who like what? Who is this man? He was over, and he's like, he's not grouchy. Don't say that about him. And Christina's always like, don't you make fun of him or whatever. And I came home yesterday, and she's like, yeah, that baby's grouchy. I'm like, I know. I told y'all. Ugh. I hate you, Mitch. Oh, that's fine. Like, as soon as we paid attention to it, it's fine. He did poop on her today, though. He pooped in his diaper, and she went to go clean it. And while she was changing his diaper, he pooped again, and it like sprayed out, like it went like launched from a cannon, and so it got all over everything. Apparently, most unfortunate. So yeah. Indeed, very gross. Anyway, I'll try to be a sparkling conversationalist. So the title of my sprint is because I did not feel well. So gross. Hey, no problem. I'm glad you liked it. So the issue is I am in pain currently, because I am wearing a sling. Here's the story. So let's look at this. Here we go. Look. So allow me to show you. So, my mouse is over here. So this is what I do every year. with my students. Let me see if I can find it so I can show you. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where the pictures is? Where the pictures is? Hang on. Do everything flipping one-handed. What's up, Laura? Yes, Queen. Hang on, guys. Hang on. So sorry. So slow. So slow. So slow. So this right here, guys, is what I do every year when I teach Latin too. So this is chariot racing. So you can see it looks like this. These are radial flower wagons that are painted. They all dress like their color they're supposed to. I wish they would they should have uploaded better pictures in here, but they did not. Yeah, here you can see Julia falling. Anyway, we do this every year. And at the end, I have oh, I do. Look at that. Guys, you don't understand. I'm never at my computer, and these don't pop up on my phone because the phone layout is different. So if you've messaged me, I guarantee you I missed it. So freaking Kyle mewing. So anyway, so we do this, and they race, and we have a race or whatever. And first of all, these kids, it's super fun. And there's usually more pictures. I don't know what these kids' freaking problem is, not posting the dang pictures of the Discord like I bloody told them to. But anyway, so at the end, I always race a couple of other teachers. And so I did this time also, and I will show you where that is. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Where's Slim 3? So here. How do I make this big? Let's take a look, shall we? There I am. On your mark. Get set. So I have, over the years, I have spilled from that wagon. I have spilled from that wagon dozens of times, a dozen times. And I just, bounce and roll. However, I fell on my collarbone and it hurts. And I got up. I guess you can't see it from there. You can't see it in the video, but I get up and I get back in the wagon. But after we completed the first lap, I told my guys, I'm like, guys, stop. Okay, guys, stop. Like, it doesn't have any bloody thing to do with this. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with this. Like, my bones aren't brittle. If you are 20 and you land full impact on your collarbone, it's not like your bones aren't made of titanium when you're 20. Like, get out of here. It's not like I fell and accidentally grazed a bone and it broke. I fell at speed and landed my entire body weight on my collarbone. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of having to do this. People being like, oh, it's because you're old. No, shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. It's because you're dumb. Get out of my face. Stupid children. Anyway, I broke my collarbone. I did not realize it yesterday or Wednesday when it happened. I thought I just bruised it really badly, and it was swollen. It was not swollen. It was a broken bone. So I went yesterday, and the doctor. I went to the doctor yesterday. And the doctor's like, "It's like I didn't even know she'd be serious." She's like, "Yeah, it's broken, and you may need surgery and a plate to fix it." I'm like, "Wait, you being serious?" She's like, "Yeah, come look." And I'm like, "Who thinks I'm calling Natha dumb? I'm calling all the freaking people, all the stupid students that said that all day today. That's what I'm calling dumb." Anyway, so show me the X-ray. This is my Hang on. I'll show you my artist rendition. This is an artist rendition of my collarbone. this is it looks like this. And so I am so frustrated because it's my dominant arm that I can't use. And I'm just irritated. Guys, someone threw a car at me last year, as y'all know. So yeah, I know. You were completely right. Someone threw a car at me last year, and I broke, several ribs and my pelvis in 3 places and the top of my femur, which always requires surgery, right? And it didn't. And I go Monday to the orthopedic surgeon to see if it's going to have surgery. My brother's like, they ain't going to do crap. He's like, save this text. They're going to say 6 to 8 weeks. Be careful. And oh my gosh. And the problem is, like, exactly like Emily's saying, like, this is my job. Like, I need my freaking arm to use my job to do my job. And I'm at the end of the school year. What the frick? But guys, follow me here. Someone throws a car at me. I break bones, don't need surgery, it's fine. But I get into a child's toy that is 2 feet off the ground. I'm 2 feet off the ground, being pulled by 2 students who cannot run at Mach 3. Like, they don't break the sound barrier. And falling from that is what causes this. That is what may cause my first ever surgery. I sure hope not. But not getting hit by, not being in a near fatal car accident. Falling from a child's toy 2 feet from the ground. And yesterday when I'm telling the freaking doctor's like, how'd you hurt your shoulder? And I'm like, oh, I fell out of a radio flyer wagon that children were pulling, because that's what. Anyway, I called my dad and told him today, and he's, laughing. He's like, I'm sorry, it's not funny. I'm like, Dad, it's a little funny. Like, it is a little, it's ridiculous. Like as Saucy Man, the stoner guy that my brother plays WoW with, who lives in California, and you can always hear like the dude using his bong on the Discord. As that guy says, anytime they wipe in a raid, unlucky, dude. And that's what this is. Unlucky, dude. It is just the man. It is the just the absolute worst. Because first of all, I feel bad for my wife, because you know what she needed? Less help right now. Like with the 6-week-old, Groucho Prime, she needed less help. Well, I'm glad that's what she wanted, because you won't believe what I have in store for you, Christina. How about, not only am I going to offer you less help because I am basically useless, but I will also require your help additionally, because I can't do anything. So it is miserable. It is absolutely miserable. And I hurt all the freaking time. Like, it just hurts. Like when I couldn't walk, like, it didn't hurt. It's just annoying. But like, it hurts all the freaking time. So I'll find out Monday what the thing is. My brother is betting that. So no, I'm not applying for workman's comp, because 1, it's awful. 2, what I was doing is in no way within my job duties. Like, I am so far out of my job functions. It's whatever. So, it is what it is. That's why I got insurance. But it's just like, Sophia, leave me alone. What do you desire? So Christina's over her family's with the baby. Her sister came into town because her sister's friend's dad died, so she's in town for the funeral. So they're over there hanging out with the baby. And I figure I would get a sprint here. But I'm very upset, guys. Like, I don't like being useless. And like, I can't, like, I'm on tank controls, guys. Like at school, because I have to do a lot of like here, it's easy to use my left hand with the mouse because there's a lot of like leeway. with clicking on comments because I'm not typing. I'm just clicking on comments, right? But like when I'm writing crap at school, like I need fine motor skills, little like minute movements to click on where my freaking cursor needs to go in a document. So I have to use my right hand to do it. So I'm on like old freaking Resident Evil tank controls. So here's me typing. I've slanted the keyboard to where I can just type like this. And then when I need to use the mouse, move the mouse, back to keyboard, dumb, very dumb, very dumb. So anyway, it's the worst. It's the worst. It sucks butt. Wampus, I might say. So yeah, so that's why I'm just going to be sitting here trying to read. But even that's annoying because, I got one freaking hand. So, like, even trying to do stuff with the left side of my body aggravates this side. Like, everything's too interconnected. Stupid bodies. Bodies are dumb. Like, everything's too interconnected. So, oh, yeah, young join, whatever. Like I jumped on here. I was going to tell the story about, me pulling a Keith-Hur, the world's worst charioteer. But I didn't really have anything after that. I've lost my ability for sparkling conversation. So I'm just tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired because I can't freaking sleep on my back. Like you can't lay flat because stupid shoulder doesn't roll backwards. So you can't lay flat. You can't lay on your back. So sleeping is so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. So it's unpleasant. So I always wake up an hour before my alarm and I sit upright for the next hour. It's the worst. The worst. Oh my gosh. Look at this big fat mouth. So anyway. Yeah. That's what's going on with me. I'm ticked off because it's gonna be like this it's gonna be like this rest of school. Rest of school. I am a side sleeper. So I'm having to sleep on my side. But the problem is like it's uncomfortable. Like I can't, like my arm doesn't go in the right place or whatever. Anita, you're asleep all the time. That's why you miss all these. I also want shark teeth for sure. So anyway, but like almost everyone I talk to and tell about this is like, yeah, I broke my collarbone, or like my brother broke the collarbone, or the sister. Like, why people break their dang collarbones so freaking much? And it makes me mad. My brother's had shoulder surgery, but my brother has surgery for everything. My brother's half robotic because he's the athletic one that is always injuring himself. That is not me. That is not me. I stay indoors. And in the last year, I'm like, figure I'm just going to break everything.
My manager's son broke his collarbone playing football, and 6 weeks later, he was back to playing football after his surgery. And I'm like, what the crap? That's crazy.
And you know what the other thing is? You know what I freaking told the students? I'm like, there's a bone in my body, like right here on my shoulder. That's this. It's like this. Anyway, I'm doing the picture. And I said, where am I, guys? And where am I? Where am I with this bone under my skin right here doing that? Where am I? They're like, you're at school. I'm like, of course I'm at school. So you guys in your, oh, I have a headache. Sorry, Mr. Walker. I won't be there today. My head hurts. Shut up. Unless your head is like this. Like, unless your skull is like overlapping each other. Like, come to freaking school, you invalids. They are the sickliest. Like, when we're chariot racing, guys, I've done this twice before. And I do it in mid-May when it's 90 degrees outside, 100% humidity. We did it this week where it was hot. Like, it's like 80. It was hot, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it normally is because it was cool in the morning. These kids, after the first race, throwing up, feeling like they're throwing up, about to pass out.
Sounds like they don't drink water.
They're like, it is the sickliest bunch of kids I've ever seen in my entire life. In addition, we also had more injury. the people coming over, so I may have to go and sprint. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Y'all shut up. Anyway, we have more injuries than we ever had before. Like, one girl fell out first race. Her entire, like, upper part of her leg up to her butt just, like, fell. She fell in the one part there's concrete. Like, so that's gone.
Oof.
Another girl fell out, like, skinned up all on her leg. We had more spills than ever before, which was exciting. That's what's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to break anything, though.
Hi, Christina.
Hello. I was just checking real quick. Do you need anything while I have hands free?
They try to tell me it's because, like, oh, well, it's because you're getting old.
Don't say that.
It doesn't have anything to do with that.
Hi, Atticus.
I've dealt with it all day with the kids, as if
Like
they
Christina's
fell
just
on
that
their
I'm forgetting her
collarbone.
name.
This is my sister, Kat.
Hi.
Yes, she's the nurse.
I thought I was trying to find out.
You're not, or you. It's possible you were, and then I moved.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, I did look cool, Noah. I did look cool. How you break your car? How's it possible? Like, so stupid. Anyway, it was exciting. But these children are whining. Like, how you gonna whine? And I'm here with a broken bone in my shoulder right now, and you're like, well, I coughed once, so I can't come to school. They're like, what's Rocco's, like, turtle friend from Rocco's Modern Life? Filbert, is that his name? They're all Filbert. Oh, Rocco, I can't come. How's it? I can't come to school today. I'm not feeling good, or whatever stupid voice was. I don't think so. How is Atticus? Is he grouchy? It is gonna. I told him I got no patience. I said I'm in pain constantly, and I have none. I have no sympathy for these people. Anyway, so yeah, it sucks. And
Anything we can do to help Alan?
I mean, no. I did get back in the race. I knew that I was very, very terrified about falling again, so I did stop after the first lap. And the thing is, my teacher friend Belle is like, looks like I guess there's no more chariot races ever, and I'm like, I thought that like immediately after I found out I broke my bone, but then I'm like, but it almost never happens. And I make them sign a permission slip. So what if I did still have chariot races? And I just didn't ride, except that once my collarbone's like better, and if I do it next year, I will have to fight the urge to ride in it again. It's too fun. Can't stop, won't stop. But Christina has said absolutely not. She said absolutely not. So I may just pull one next year and just make sure that parents are aware that they can opt out if they want their child to be mocked as cowards. That is fine. But otherwise, I wish I had. Look, if I had a bubble wrap suit, I'd be out there tomorrow. It was way fun. It's so fun. The kids had a great time. Like, and falling out and taking the tumble is part of the fun. But so like, I want to say that I'm glad it was me and not them, but that's not true. Like, I'm not glad that it's me and not them.
I mean, the youths bounce back so much quicker. And I'm saying youths as in like teenagers.
Yeah, no, I know. Like, I mean, they probably heal faster. But oh yeah, you're right, Rogue. Yeah, if I give them a permission slip, they can opt out. The problem is like henceforth, like no one's ever like seriously hurt themselves before. So going into next year, everyone will be aware that, oh, by the way, last year Walker broke his collarbone. So the parents will have them like a clearer picture. I never thought anybody could break their bones. Like never. Like I never thought that you could like break a bone falling like that tiny amount of ground. And the kids were like, Miss Walker, how did you get up and get back in there after? I'm like, adrenaline. And I'm like, you know what probably wasn't smart? When we were back up in the room and a kid's like, you can't T-pose anymore. Sorry. I was like, I bet I can T-pose. And I tried to T-pose. That probably didn't help anything. And then
With a
later
T-pose
I
like
felt
this?
slightly better. So I did T-pose, but it's like charging a T-pose because I raised my arms so slow. Like T-pose. You assert your dominance with T-posing. You know what T-posing is? Look it up. Look up T-pose to assert your dominance.
Like T-E-E? T-pose?
No, T space pose to assert your dominance. And then share it so people can see it. It's easier for you to do. I'm
it's
not
literally just holding your arms out.
Yeah, like a capital letter T, and you stand in front of people and do that. That's how you assert your dominance.
What?
I'd show you if I could.
How is that? Is this what?
It's really a thing from like 2018. It's not really something that is done anymore. But yeah, it's a thing. You T-pose to assert your dominance. Show people a picture. Show them. I am not an adrenaline junkie, Anitha. People who want to jump out of planes because they're not satisfied with their life are adrenaline junkies. Yeah, see, T-pose to assert dominance. Yep, that's what you do, see? How to increase your social status at school. Look at that. How to go back up. Go back up. Oh, how to increase your social status at school. T-pose. Ho. So one of my students, one of my very Asperger's students, at the national convention one year. I was not there. I was merely, this was really, the legend of this was reported back to me, is he upgraded the T-pose to what he called the tree pose. So as people would walk by, he would hide behind a tree and T-pose. So you just see the arm sticking out of the tree. It's called that tree posing. That's 100% true.
It sounds so stupid. It's got to be true. Like
it's so dumb. And it's Noah. It's when me and Ben talk about Colton. And I have a video of him. What?
Not Colton, not Colton, right?
Yeah, Colton, my student Colton.
No, I was trying to make a reference to Sarah's friend Colton and.
Oh no, not that one. But also, I have a video of him weaponizing it. Like he would hide behind, like at night, he would hide like behind barriers, and he would leap out and T-pose ambush people. And it's just like, why are you this way, Colton? In addition, while they're at like Spirit and everyone's doing 1, we are from Florida 2, he's just doing the Orange Justice Fortnite dance. It's like, what are you doing, man? Like, no one else is doing this.
Is that the thing, the backpack kid dance, or is that
That's the floss. That's the floss.
I don't know what anything is anymore.
The Orange Justice. Like, I don't know how to make that. I don't know how to make that more clear.
Doesn't seem like a great way to increase your status. You're hidden by the tree. I mean, maybe your arms, their status might improve somewhat, I suppose.
It's the best way. Hold on. I gotta find the blitzing T-pose. Here we go. Okay. So I'm gonna here.
He can't demonstrate. I think he would need 2 arms for that orange dance pose thing. Non-dominant hand, Alan.
What?
Non-dominant hand.
I mean, I can hold something here. I just can't move my arm very much. There you go. There he is, hiding behind bushes. People come out, and he just T-poses them. Just out of nowhere. Just T-poses out of nowhere. He's a freak. Here's him T-posing. He's standing behind a very thin tree, T-posing.
Listen, at least he's doing something to be remembered by. So.
Oh, and here everyone else is sitting down in the assembly, and he just stands up. He's signaling to people from different delegations across the arena.
Don't know why that reminds me of Caligula.
Weird child. I can't demonstrate. I would, Pete, if I could raise my arms, but I cannot. Anyway, he's a good kid, but you know. So, at any rate, I'm hoping that this will be healed by the summer because I have a lot of crap to do in the summer. What sucks, I can't hold my freaking baby. Is he being grouchy, Miss Honey?
He's asleep right now.
He is. Can you bring him and show him to people?
No, don't wake him up.
It's fine. He'll be fine. Oh. He's coming.
So what are you reading? What are you reading for school again?
Play of Shadows. Well, I'm going to finish my Peloponnesian War book because I'm very close to the end. It's for school.
Is that like Adrian Goldsworthy or any like?
No, Donald Kagan, a different historian. What irritates me is the sling will not stay in place, so it just becomes useless after a certain amount of time.
Can you get like one of those like seat belt cover things to put on it? Would that like stabilize it somewhat or no?
I don't bloody know. Here, come show this baby.
How do I get it in the?
I don't. There you go.
Atticus.
Bye, Catherine. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna zoom in. You put his big old face in the. There we go.
Oh, he's so cute.
It's hard to get it lined up.
No, don't wake him up.
Can you see him?
I can. To answer your question, Sarah, I have not started yet braiding sweetgrass. I'm so sorry.
Frank, I wish it was one of those crossbody fanny packs and not some stupid shoulder brace. What the frick?
What's wrong?
I can't get the dang thing. There you go. I fixed it. So yeah. Dang, Chelsea. Bates.
Chelsea Bates?
I know.
Chelsea,
Bates? We need to have another call with you and Jeff soon.
Hi.
Fast rewind to the beginning and see why my collarbone is broken. It's the stupidest reason, legitimately.
Y'all
TLDR
introduced us.
Yeah, the Bateses introduced us. Yeah.
She played Have You Met Alan?
She did. And then we saw them at our wedding and we never saw them again. Because they moved to New York while we were on our honeymoon. And they didn't even tell us. Like we came back and we went to their house and it was empty. Like they didn't even tell. Oh, this is okay. It's Lydia. It's Chelsea's daughter. Tell your parents to watch this video from the beginning, Lydia, and so they can see how stupid it is that my collarbone's broken.
TLDR, the youths.
Yeah, Lydia was our flower girl.
Oh.
She was much younger then.
Lydia, did you see the baby? He loved your painting.
Yes, he did. That's true.
Lydia sent us a painting, and her mother sent us a crocheted knitted blanket. I'm not sure how she made it, but she made it. And
Word.
They're both beautiful.
Word. Anyway, it's been 34 minutes, so let's do something. Let's be productive. All right, so we're gonna go AFK, or maybe not AFK. Anybody that does anybody who played WoW, anybody say AFK bio on accident in life, like in real life? I did it once to my students and they made fun of me forever.
I say AFK. Well, I said AFK once and then I got a weird like look.
Yeah. AFK bio.
So I stopped. So.
Got a bio break. AFK bio. Anyway, let's bring and do something. Sal, when someone asks, does anybody do this? You don't say no. Like silence means no. Like when you don't respond, that implies that you don't say it. When you ask, does anybody do it? only the people who've done it say yes. And the people who don't say yes, it is assumed is no. I know. People that say no, like, no is judgy. Sal was like, no. Dang, what's up, Andrew? Yes, thank you, Alquo. All right. I talked for 35 minutes. I didn't mean to.
55 or top of the hour?
I'm so grump because my shoulder hurts. Let's do the top of the hour. The top of the hour then. Dang, what is up? What is up, Andrew? How are you? How goes? How goes? All right, cool. Let's do something. You know. I'm probably gonna make some food. Everybody tell me what you're reading in the chat, if you're reading anything or what you're working on. BRB.
Screw you, Pete. Ow! Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
Okay. Yeah, everything's better than a escort mission.
It's true. I just restarted Horizon Forbidden West, and I'm remembering why I stopped playing that game. So
No, why?
it's kind of boring. Like I'm not consumed by it like I was Forbidden West, but
You mean Zero Dawn?
yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. The other one.
What's
Hi,
up,
Kim.
K-Fox? What's up, K-Fox? What's up, Ryan? Pete. What y'all got stuff read? I made food first. I'm almost done. I'll finish it this next set. What's up, Matt?
I read 9 pages. So
of what?
How High We Go in the Dark by Sequoia Nagamatsu. So
What is that about?
it's technically a novel, but it's really just interconnected short stories, like stories or whatever, with crossover characters in the same world. But it's about a plague, and it was basically written, I think it was published in 2022, so it was like written during the pandemic, and then yeah.
Word.
If I had read this, if it had been published like during the pandemic, and I read it during the pandemic, I probably would have been like, nope, this is not it. So, but right now I'm liking it. So,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Whoa. What are you thinking of starting, Matt? I am at the beginning of a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough with my buddy Finn. When we finished Wolong, he's like, "You want to play this?" I'm like, "I don't have it." He's like, he sent it to me, or sent me it via PlayStation, and was like, "Here you go." And I'm like, "Well, all right." So we play it once a week for like 2 hours. So we're still at the beginning, but it's quite fun. Yeah, Scarf Guards.
Yeah, Aaron and I started to play Baldur's Gate 3, and then I accidentally got us put in jail, and we couldn't figure out how to get ourselves out. So I was like, well, I guess we're done with the game. So and we just lost interest.
Baldur's Gate 3 is not better than Baldur's Gate 2. I don't care what anybody says. Nice. I've never read that. I love Shakespeare. What Shakespeare were you all talking about? Nothing's better than Glory of Am. Glory of Am. And also, if you like Mind Flayers, Baldur's Gate 2 has Mind Flayers. I have got to start reading more than one book a month, guys. This one book a month stuff is for the birds. Actually, not even good birds, like penguins, like crap birds, like seagulls.
If I manage to finish this by the end of the month, this will only be book number 2 that I finished. And book number 1, I started like...
How? What's happened to you two? Me and you and Anita, we're all botching this.
I only read like 3 books last month. I'm just in a weird reading funk.
Dude,
so.
Same.
Yes, I blame you for me not reading. Well, good news, Anita. We blame you for us not reading. So
I never got super into the Fallout games. I played partway through Fallout 3, and my buddy Finn was a huge fan of Fallout 1 and 2 for the PC when we were in high school. So I watched him play a little bit, but I just never got super into it. Yeah, I keep reading a lot of nonfiction and writing slides and stuff, and I should stop doing that.
So, Mitch, oddly enough, Titus Grown is the thing that caused my like reading slump because I was in such a book hangover. And I'm still in the midst of this. Like, I'm slowly trucking through it. I'm still enjoying it, the second book. And it's just my brain does not have the concentration required for anything. So
They're the worst, Shad.
I know, I'm sorry, Shad.
Man, everybody's been sick. I just I gotta get through this and read something. Yeah, it's just weird. Oh,
Did you see that Mike's book reviews is starting Terry Pratchett with The Color of Magic?
it's a bad choice. I did see that. It's not a good choice. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I know, right? Have you read it, Brian? I don't if you're not already a Pratchett fan, I don't know how you turn people on to Pratchett with Color of Magic. I just don't.
I
Unless
really did like the luggage. Like the further away from The Color of Magic I got, I really liked the luggage and just
Carrot's amazing. No, I mean
thing at the end.
if you like old timey fantasy, I mean I guess it's fine. And I think Mike does. He likes like Conan. He needs to read stuff with like the Silver Horde. He'd probably like that. Most later Rincewind books. It's not. Thank you, Brian. I know, right? Read Feet of Clay.
I think he's going to read it this.
Hold on, K Fox. Is that person like have to be like? Are they doing it for the lulz because they know no one else likes the wizards? Are they deranged, or do they just have awful taste? Anitha. What? This breaks my brain.
I think he meant I have not
Oh, okay.
read Pratchett yet. Which is surprising, Shad. I think allegedly if I remember correctly, the audiobooks are good. Like the narrator. So
I will talk to anybody, anytime, anywhere about the City Watch, Brian. Okay, so the parts that take place at Unseen University between like Ridcully and the Unseen University, like that, I like that. The problem is Rincewind's in those. Like I wish they had a book where Rincewind wasn't in it, and it was just the university staff, because I hate Rincewind. It's just so dumb. Yeah, guards, Brian. Guards is the way to do it. So I think so. I know I'm going on Brian's channel at the end of May, and I think I'm the guest for the next Chatting with Nuts, episode 75.
I did put that little seed into Jimmy's brain, by the way. More I demanded it. I'm like, Jimmy, it's been too long.
Well, I also messaged him. I said, hey, Jimmy, you should have me on for 75. And he's like, what do you say? I don't know.
Okay.
He said, good idea or something. He said, we can do that, maybe. What did he say?
Oh, Atticus sounds like he's not having a good time right now.
He is fine. He said, I'm down, brother. That's what he said. I'm down, brother. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were doing a "Who's that Pokemon?" like, but with CWN guests. Who's the next guest on Chatting with Nuts? Weird Sisters is great. Probably mine. Definitely my top 5 favorite Discworld books. Maybe my top 3.
Poor kid.
Ain't no poor kid about it. Nothing's wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him.
I mean, if I had to rely on other people changing my diapers, like,
give me another his diaper either.
Give me another.
He's got clean clothes on.
Yeah, well, just the idea. Once I get into, like, my 80s and I have to have somebody else change my diaper for me, I'm gonna be that whiny and crying. So
I have read a lot of them, but not all. And I
really I thought you read all of them.
No, I stopped reading fantasy. What was the last one? So I read them as they came out. Like, I caught up, and then I was reading them as they came out, and then I stopped reading fantasy at all. And I just have been reading other stuff. So I haven't like, I've started a rewatch of all of Discworld, and I have not yet caught up to read all of them. So there are several I have not read, the majority of which are, I think the only 2 I haven't read from the main line is Unseen Academicals and Making Money. No, Unseen Academicals and Raising Steam. But then the others are Tiffany Aching, which the first Weird Sister book, Emily, is Equal Rights, but you definitely don't have to read it to read Weird Sisters. In fact, it doesn't actually add anything to have read Equal Rights first, because the Granny Weatherwax and that's 100% true. Derry's read all of them multiple times. Now, the ones I've read multiple times. The Granny Weatherwax and Equal Rights is like a preview about what she will end up being. She's not really Granny in that book. Yeah, I completely agree. With Derry. Weird Sisters kind of establishes the character of Granny better, as well as the other witches, which are not in Equal Rights, but you can kind of see their archetypes. Me too.
Gary, you told me to read Equal Rights first. I'm so confused.
Derry, don't let her gaslight you. What's a spoiler?
That you were going to be the next guest on.
No, that's what someone else said. This is way past that. Really? Yeah. Ugh, gross. Yes, Emily. It's very good. It's quite good. I need to just finish. Like, I could catch up on something if I would just read. Like, I can't get anything read. And then when I have time to read, I read stupid crap like this. Oh, the Peloponnesian War by Donald Kagan. Who gives a crap, Alan? Let me tell you, one person, and it's you.
So that means it's great.
I mean, it's fine.
If it's bringing you joy, dadgummit, just read it.
I do not know of an author. And again, I always say it, and it sounds, and I don't like, I mean, I love hyperbolic speak, but I don't like Yas queening hyperbolic praise. But I don't know. And I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying I personally have not read an author with a better command of the English language than Pratchett since Shakespeare. And I know that sounds so blown out of proportion. But like, I sincerely believe that his master of the language was like beyond anything of this world. Like, he was just so good at it. Oh no. She's got a new book coming out that I bet if I go right now to Goodreads and look it up, it has Yas Queen review. That's why I'm never actually afraid to say that when you're around, Derry, because I know you agree with me. So like if anybody jumps down my throat and go, look, freaking Derry thinks so too. So it's not okay. So reading the books of Babel, like Josiah Bancroft uses a lot of unfamiliar vocabulary. Pratchett doesn't. Like it's not like he throws in a bunch of really obscure vocabulary. It's more of what he does with the vocabulary that he has. Like just the way he writes sentences is just not. It is. I would never think to put a sentence together that way.
Well, do you think his like play on words and the like witticisms that he has, like, do you think that would be hard for a non-native English speaker?
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be harder. I think some of them are obvious, like like some puns aren't hard.
Pun. That's the word I was thinking of.
Yeah, some puns aren't hard. Some of them will be, and a lot of it, some of the pop culture references will be missed if you don't know them. But what is so good about Pratchett is that those just elevate it. They are not required to enjoy it, and that's why every time I read them, I find something new that I was like too young to like know what that was, or I'm just better informed now or whatever. So yeah, and that alone is a feat that you have that stuff in there, but that's not the crux of what of what is required to enjoy it. Exactly, Derry. I like discovering them anew, and the problem is in my paperbacks, I underlined and wrote "ha ha" in pencil next to the puns that I thought were funny or the jokes I thought was funny. So every time I reread my paperbacks, I'm like, oh dang, look, a joke's coming, and I read it and I'm like, that's still funny. That's still funny. Anita, you need to read the City Watch books. Seriously.
And Great Coats and Books of Babel.
No, and I know, I guarantee you will like them. Guaranteed.
Anita, I got a hack for reading them. When I was reading them, there were things that I was like, wait, I think this is a joke, but I don't get it. And I just asked Alan. So you can do that too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I read exactly. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is, Daniel. I read a majority of them in high school first, and then like my first couple years of college, and I loved it. And when I go back, it's just because I didn't understand, like they're just context or references that I didn't understand. So
well, Darnall,
this is hilarious.
That wouldn't be a choice because Alan's never read Hawk.
No, it's not a Derry. It's not a Derry. You're not talking to me.
Oh, got it. Never mind.
Derry. And I'm interested to see it too. Derry, what do you choose?
Dun dun dun.
I want to play a game. Derry, you must choose between Hobb or Pratchett. Committing seppuku is not an option. You may only read one again for the rest of your life. Make your choice.
She's avoiding the question, so that's not definitive answer, Derry. We need it. It's required. Hobb or Pratchett.
So I think Anita is going to enjoy The Watch and Great Coats the most. I don't know which one she's going to enjoy more because I don't know. Anita and I like a lot of the same stuff, and she forgives a lot of the same stuff that I do. So I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Derry.
Thank you. I practice it a lot. So yeah, that's a good. So that's going to be soon, Rebecca, because I'm finishing Play of Shadows, the newest Great Coat one. And then like I totally get why Evie doesn't like it and other people don't like it. Like I do. Like I completely understand it. This may be like this may be the most like just like polarizing author that I like, because I read it and I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like,
to be fair, like to completely you know, cut my feet from under me, I've been told that I don't read for fun. I don't like to have fun when I read. So by multiple people.
No, I hear
So
you.
if you like to have fun while you read,
What I
read
like about
great.
Greycoats is just I like the thematic crap and the fact that like it just goes so fast. Like I don't stop and think about it. Like, is that like I don't care. Like I don't care. I'm having too good of a time and I identify too much with what's happening. And it's
He's
just
he's really, really good at like just like
he's
I
good
can
at
visualize the action and the fight
he's
scenes.
good at banter. He's really good at writing action. It just goes along as a clip. It's just a lot of anyway. I just really really like it, but I completely understand that other people don't. But so I definitely want to reread those soon.
Tharnal
You are not the biggest fan of LPQ, Anitha. Like, don't even start. Don't even start that. That foolishness.
Tharnal, so I was reading Don Quixote because I had heard many, Don Quixote is Don Quixote. All I knew about it was wants to be a knight and Sancho Panza or whatever his name is. And he fights a windmill. I didn't realize until getting into starting at how one funny it is.
What's up, Sarah?
Two, how thematically rich it is. So
Sarah, you should come join after the next sprint. And so I have family over and it's time for a sprint. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to the sprint. Nice. I'm going to go to the sprint and, she'll be here. Sarah, come back after the sprint and then come on the stream since I never talked to you. You should have come literally 5 minutes ago. All right. We're sprinting. Okay, folks. So I finished my book, which was nice. So now I can focus on finishing this stupid fiction book and I can start something else. But I'm probably going to call it. So Evie, if you want to continue something in the Discord or whatever, I hurt and it's uncomfortable in this chair, so I need to go sit somewhere else. And family's here too, so I'm gonna go hang out with them. Thank you guys for joining me. I might be on later this weekend. Since there's not a lot I can do. If I'm on later this weekend, it is possible I will be on the couch on my crappy laptop webcam because it's not comfortable sitting in this chair. I'm actually not comfortable at all. I hope that I can actually be. I don't know. This is the worst. Just the worst. But you guys are the best as always. Thanks for joining me, Evie. Also, and I'll see everybody soon. Say hi, bye, honey.